why firing yourself from your business is one of the best things that you can do when you want to sell your business. In this video, I'll be going over one of the most important things that you need to do before you sell your business in preparation for your business. Buyers will value this the most, or one of the biggest things that they will value if you do this before you sell your business, and that can really enhance the valuation that you can achieve and the price that you can achieve when you actually go to sell and exit your business. And that is that firing yourself from your business. And actually, it's not just about firing yourself from your business, it's also firing anyone else who is directly linked to you, in the sense a spouse, a partner, family members. Anyone who is part of your family is always going to be seen as a risk to a potential business acquirer when you are selling your business. And that's why exiting yourself, if it's only you, you can do that in a particular way. But if you've got family members who are working in the business, that can be a really big turn off for business buyers when they are looking and evaluating your business. In some cases, for example, it's a complete family business. Then I know, for example, and I know this is a unique situation, but Warren Buffett, he purchased a business in which majority of the business was from one family. It was just run by one family. It was a furniture business, and it was one of the best businesses he ever bought, by the way. He does say that. But that's a unique situation. That's 1 in a million. And it is 1 in a million, I would say. Generally speaking, you need to fire yourself and fire all family members. So I see a lot of businesses, even medium-sized businesses, in which the husband or the wife is the CEO and the COO of the business, and the other partner is doing a lot of the bookkeeping. Now, that's not good. You need to get rid of, these roles from within the business from yourself. Remember, when you're selling your business, you're selling the business. You're not selling yourself. You're not going to go and work for the seller. If you think the buyer, sorry, if you think that you are going to work for the buyer, when was the last time you had a boss, right? I know for a fact I can't go and work for someone now. It's impossible. It's almost, now I'm not saying it's impossible, because anything is possible, of course, but the thought of me going to work for someone, I'd rather, blow my brains out. Now, I wouldn't, of course, but I'm just saying it's a figure of speech. So that's the same thing for you. Would you actually want to work for someone after you have sold your business, especially when you've owned it? I'm guessing if you're watching this video, you've owned your business for the last 10, 20, 30 years. If you've owned it for that long and you've been telling other people what to do and no one's told you what to do, now all of a sudden you've got a boss telling you can't do this, how would you feel? So that's why exiting yourself is great. Coming to the valuation part of it. So what do you need to do? If you're the general manager, you need to hire a manager, or you need to promote from within. If you are the main salesperson within your business, you need to hire a salesperson and ensure, or hire 2 salespeople. See, owners are normally doing 1.5. On average, I see that owners are doing at least 1.5 roles in their business, if not 2, right? So you need to then hire those people or promote from within to ensure that you're not doing anything in the day-to-day. Now, if you are only, maybe managing it from afar, 1 hour a week, 2 hours a week, 1 hour a month, there's different ways in which certain owners, shareholders want to do that. And some shareholders only don't do anything in their businesses. They just turn up to show their face. That's it. To remind people. And actually, I've heard of some owners, and these are the best ones. I've never actually come across an owner like this, that when they walk into their business, the managers, the CEO, COO who they've hired say, "What are you doing here? Why are you here? Go home. We don't want you here," right? And the business is growing. It's producing a fantastic profit for the owner. Now that's the situation that you want to be in. If you can create a situation in which your staff members are growing your business for you, and you don't have to step in the business, not even for 1 day in the entire year, that is the ideal business that a buyer wants to buy. And you will receive a good valuation for that, a good price for that. So promote from within or hire from externally. And this is important. Sometimes hiring or promoting from within isn't the right answer. This is a big mistake that I see sellers try to do. Especially when I'm talking to people who are working with me on my coaching, is that I ask them, Who runs the business for you when you go on a long holiday? They say this person. I said, okay, that's great. What do they do when you're on holiday? Oh, they just make sure that the business is running. Yeah. Okay. Do they do anything for growth? Have they done anything for growth? How are they, generally speaking, when you're there as well? Are they growing the business? Are they managing people? Do people from within the team respect them? And if they do, then that's great. That might be the right candidate. But if they don't, then that's not the correct candidate. Remember, I find that generally speaking, promoting from within works about 40% of the time, which means 60% of the time it doesn't work. Why? Just because someone's your best salesperson, it doesn't mean that they're a good manager. And remember, when you're looking to hire a COO, it's someone who can run operations, but also has some business acumen to grow the business, right? And that's what our, business buyers are looking for. If you can create that environment, that's great. I find, and I advise all of my clients, that you should actually hire from externally a manager coming in. Also, what that does is that it creates in the mindset of your team, your current employee team, that there's someone coming in and they see them immediately as a manager, as the COO, as the boss, put it that way. We see sometimes when promoting from within. In fact, I made this, I've got a business in which we promoted from within and the team had been there for a very, very long time. So when we promoted from within, it was very difficult for that manager to create a sense of authority from within the team because they've been working together for so long, right? And there was no one apart from the old owners who had that. So what we done is that we had to create the environment around that, but also we just hired from external. And when we hired from external, everything changed. The whole business performed better. Why? Because they saw, okay, this person is a new person. We have to respect them as an owner, as a manager, sorry. So that's what you need to do. If you've got any family members who are working in your business, exit them. Exit them. Why? The family members are a risk. And also family members might be doing also more than one role. They might be doing 1.2 roles in your business because they feel indebted to you, that they have to do this because they're related to you. When the buyer is taking over, they're not related to your family member, and your family is not going to be indebted to them. So that's why as much as you can replace yourself and replace any family members from your business, that is going to be the best thing, and it increases valuation. Just this one thing, by the way, can add at the very least 0.5 multiple onto your valuation. That's the least. And in some cases, just this fact can add on maybe a little bit more, like what, a 0.75 on your valuation, just for removing yourself. Then there's a financial assessment that needs to be made. I think this video has gone on too long. I do go over this in my coaching with my clients, of course, in great detail to make sure they make the right hires, how that affects profitability, EBITDA, so on and so on. But on this video, I'm sure you've got enough information that you need to exit yourself. Fire yourself from your business, make yourself redundant from your business, and that is one of the best things that you can do to increase the valuation of your business when you look to exit.